I'll use most of their reserve time on that OD ban.
I like to see some tower damage. Okay.
And BSJ, you've been talking about this hero. You like this hero a lot.
This hero.
I think this hero is sick. Is it a carry? It looks like it's a one-position bristleback.
Yeah.
I don't think you pick it against Lane and Naga, right? Like, the whole thing of Naga, she's multi-target, illusion, high armor against Bristol. So it's not necessarily to counter the Naga. I think it's more about setting the pace of the game.
Now you get a break mechanic now for PSG LGD. I think you might just Viper.
Put the Viper mid?
Yeah, it just shuts down everything Bristleback wants to do. Like well, not really, but you lose your ult, and you not just lose your ult, you lose the stacks. That's what makes break so effective against Bristol.
How crazy is Legion mid?
It's pretty crazy.
I mean, it lanes well against Ember. It purges the Marauder.
But it doesn't. It's a last pick. I want it to affect the win. I want it to be a win condition. I know it in a way, but only when you duel. And we've seen what it's Shaker, Chen, Mirana, Ember. Like they have so much counter initiation.
Okay.
I feel like if your plan is to kill the Bristle, you're not happy. This is another hardcore counter. Yeah.
Bristle from the game. I actually played Ember into Necro, and you think like the Necro Aura nerf was a nerf, but against Ember, he actually kills your shield.
Yep.
The entire laning stage because
yeah.
it's magical damage now, and that puts them like over the edge to deal enough damage to your Flame Guard. So it is a solid matchup in the mid lane for Necro, and this should kind of put. I feel like this pace lineup that TNC has kind of on the back foot creates space for this Naga Siren, and it's also like a hero that Leshrac can like naturally rotate towards to the tower or can like come to the Leshrac's lane. It like enables the tower push, right?
Sorry, I got super distracted just staring at the Necro staff.
Yeah.
It's like drawing me into the void right now.
That's what it wants to do. Get out, Kyle. He's ulting you.
Thank God.
Have you seen the Pope of Pestilence's new shroud item?
The one where like the hands come out and grab. That's pretty.
Yeah,
he's
got it. It's really cool when you see him go shroud.
Yep. And well, we see these drafts, and are we? I mean, it seems like we all really like PSG LGD as a team. Are you favoring their draft as well here?
I think I have to.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Naga Siren's actually not really dealt with.
Yep.
And then they have like the tools to start the game at a high tempo for themselves, have a lot of room on the map to do what they want.
It feels like the roles that these players need to fill in the game are not just comfortable for them, but they complement like the whole team quite well. Like you see a very linear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item progression in PSG LGD. Like you're playing around the Naga, FY is going to get active. Somnus is going to be that guy standing on towers to defend them. Whereas TNC, I think the lineup is solid, but like Bristle, Marana, Ember, Bristle, Shaker, Chorus. Where's like...
Oh, it's a Shaker core?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's just one of those more awkward... There isn't this natural timing where you're just like, hey guys, let's go fight. You kind of want a Shaker blink. Your Bristle needs to be strong enough. Like, what's your Ember going to have at that point?
Yo, this guy has no chill, man.
Well,
you have a Chen too. It's something TNC has had a lot of success with over the year.
Yeah, it is, and you always get you still get the lane matchups you want with this hero, right? That's one of the best things about it. What lane matchups do TNC want? Like, who do you want against this Naga in lane?
There's really no one that's ideal, to be honest. I think you're gonna just stick with Marana, but
and just hope your Bristle like has a really good lane elsewhere and just deals with her in the mid game, or
yeah, I'm curious because like Bristle's a weird hero. Like, he doesn't operate that well in his own safe lane because the way he farms in the early levels, since his base damage is so low, he just spams quills to set up the last hits where the second or third quill will get you the last hit. So that means you naturally push the lane out, which means in your own safe lane, that's not usually that good. So, like, I don't know. Like, did you really lane counter the Naga Siren with a Bristle, though? Like, you know, high armor illusion hero? Like, I don't know. We'll see.
And it's 6 armor at level 1 for Naga. A few numbers were thrown out.
And she has 3.7 agi gain. Yeah, just a few.
Yeah. 3 point how much? 3.7?
Yeah,
that's
so she'll get...
decent chunk.
Yeah, she'll get, like, 3 armor every 2 levels-ish.
Yeah, that is nice. And, well, looks like it's possibly a fight for this rune, but the Naga just backs it up, doesn't want to feed the 4 gold illusions quite yet.
The 4 gold.
They will go in. And they will go out. 2 for 2. Simple as that. Yep, we have a summon down bottom, it looks like, so they want the Bristle down there against the Leshrac as well as Chalice, this Ogre, who we have seen putting some work in. He went a different build. He knew he was going to be against the Bristle, so he goes Stick instead of Orb of Venom.
I think that's the right choice.
There we go. We're actually to see some Raz. They're going to do a little bit of damage here to the Bristleback.
Yeah, they're just trying to block the Radiant creeps, if you haven't seen this before, the viewers, that to try to make it go under tower to make it push. It doesn't work out, but it's still fine.
We'll get the denies. Oh, they pull him under the tower.
Dude, Lesh Ogre, man, this is terrifying.
It is.
If I'm a TNC.
You get stunned once, especially if you're this Chen, right? If you're Chen, you cannot be out of position this game. Bristle maybe can eat a few. And then middle lane, it is going to be that Ember versus Necro you guys talked about with the Heartstopper and the Flame Guard now a lot better. For Necro. 4-1 versus 2-2. And then top lane, we've got an Earthshaker Mirana. This is pretty old school. We see the Bassi as well. We've been seeing a lot more Bassies. 8 damage, armor, mana regen. What's not to love?
I think it's mainly the lane pressure too. Like Ring of Aquila used to be so popular because it did that, and then people kind of just forgot about the item. And now that they've buffed it a couple times, it's just nice. And the aura is larger than it used to be. We do see the fissure into arrow, and
one more right click.
The salve. Is that worth though?
I think so. With First Blood still available.
Okay.
Get it to a Mirana who gets some. So what do you do now? You just kind of sit here eating tangos?
It looks like you just throw out a Maledict and then you're chilling.
Yeah, oh, look at this. Oh, the arrow. Tim's with the leap point blank arrow gets the first blood. And now it's probably feeling like it wasn't worth it. Now you don't got that flask when you TP back.
Definitely not worth it, I can confirm.
You talked about who should lane against Naga. That actually makes sense that they put the Earthshaker here.
Those are Ames. Is that what you're looking at?
No, for some reason I thought X Nova had TP'd, and I was like, whoa, how'd he do that?
Oh my goodness. Well,
but it was a sound.
And they go already. Look at this. X Nova's at 50% HP. This Tim's Mirana doing so much work up here.
For Mirana. Told you.
He did.
This is a bonkers hero, and it's just like we saw. The arrow does so much damage, and if you can't find kills, whatever. Just take out the archers. Eventually he goes to buy a bottle, and you rinse repeat. There's no cleanse up here, so you land an arrow on Witch Doctor, he's just dead.
And you're also one of the best people versus Siege Creeps now. One of the only few with, you know, Enchantress not being as good.
Enigma can still deny them, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Do they?
Can Enigma still deny what, sorry?
It's HOD. Yeah, you can't HOD them.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, we have another one. X Nova and a lot of trouble. There will be a Coconut going out as well as a Maldic. Won't matter, though. X Nova just goes down. Cuckoo and Tim's apply a little bit of pressure here. We will get a quick pause. Team speak. You know, he died twice. Get the quick pause. I've seen this in my pubs.
Yeah, it's Enigma, it's Mirana, and
Doom.
Doom.
Yeah, you have to have I think level 2 Devour.
Is there any other hero that can do it? That can just kill a catapult?
And one hit. No.
We're all thinking right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at
our big
heroes.
brains. That smoke.
Any hero with a Midas, you know.
Oh, true. Good point.
I wonder if Ame is actually happy as Witch Doctor keeps dying. Witch Doctor just keeps bringing his items. Well, he doesn't have a lane partner now. We'll get harassed down a decent amount. You talked about there's the bottle already.
Yep.
And oh my goodness, wants to cancel that self, does, but gets most of it off right there.
Boss.
Might want to get this tower off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple hits there.
I think he's gonna look to just TP though. I think this works if you're Tim's. Because he did keep Ame off tower, so he's gonna lose a bunch of CS here.
Yeah. In middle lane. How's it looking right now? It's actually pretty much dead even here. Necro is doing a little bit better. Ember has to TP back and doesn't have level 6, so can't just get right back.
Yeah.
Do you like bottle on Ember in this matchup? I
mean,
really don't.
Like, what else do you go, though? You have, like, serious sustain
Oh my.
issues.
Sorry about that. We missed a kill, and looks like Cuckoo actually, he's taking a lot of damage as well. Ame trying some right clicks, but all of the illusions just get cleared up, and you lose so much damage on that Riptide.
Did we really miss anything? Like, you just died a third time on Witch Doctor, you know?
It's the same thing, right? You're just getting Fisher arrowed. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, the
easy,
status of the lane is still the same. It's like, I'm not saying it's good by any means. Like, it's just going to keep happening, though.
Yo, but what's happening bottom? Oh my god.
Ogre is owning.
24-10 to 12-2. Dude, this offlane Ogre of Chalice has given so many teams. In one game, I saw it give a team trouble, but in general, throughout the tournament, this looks like a beast.
Yeah, this is going to be someone you're probably not going to any. He goes to just going 2-0-2 this time.
I would say Bristle, one of the few like safe laners, I guess, that can still function with just levels. Like after the first like 5-6 minutes, if he got levels, he'll be able to still be a powerful laner. One of the few that can fit that description, in my opinion. He is going Soul Ring instead of, I'd say, a lot of people go bottle because you tend to have health regen issues on top of the, like you usually have to buy either like Vanguard Soul Ring or you go for a bottle plus like phase boots.
See a leap away. 5-minute runes are spawning. Looks like Radiant might be able to acquire 3 of them, but now the Chen actually will just avoid the Leshrac there, and there will be a rune picked up by Chalice as well. 2 for 2. And Ember, we already see he's been kind of just stuck in this jungle already. Has to use the shrine. And now, uh-oh, Chen will get spotted out. There will be a purge thrown out on FY, and he's just going to run away. We'll make it. He's going deep over here.
LGD have done a great job just pressuring the lanes. Like, they keep AU down bottom, but he's not really able to get anything done. So now you hit 5 minutes, mid has yet to be pressured. And heroes like Necro, if you allow them to just 1v1 bully, this is what you'll see in a lane. If you can kill him once or twice, all of a sudden Ember starts to snowball, and it's Somnus that would be pushed out.
Both level 6 middle now. Is a very, we see the gold lead just changing very quickly. Still super even with that. There's going to be an arrow with the bolas. Tim's once again, but here comes X-Nova to try to help out. Will it be enough? Doesn't look like it. There goes Somnus, and now X-Nova, he is having a real rough game. Armel with a double kill.
That was so close because if Necro comes out of that stun, he's popping a 9-stick charge, a Death Pulse, and the Fairy Fire, and might even just turn that around.
And you know, we're not believers in Witch Doctor, me and Brian, and so far, I think we've seen a bit of the reason why it's not picked very often, because you just
weak. And
you're weak from behind. You just don't do things.
Oh, and once again, Fisher into an arrow. There's going to be the double Starstorm coming out right now. Doesn't dodge it. Will still get hit by it. Which one's real? Who knows? Well, they found him. Will go down, and this is going right into a tower. Cuckoo actually just kind of dies to the tower right there.
It's not all that bad to die to that tower there.
He's not giving...
Unless the Witch Doctor got XP. I don't think he did, though.
He still seems pretty low if he did get that. No, X-Nova, no, not again. Dude, oh my goodness, the rock into the air, and there's another rock. He doesn't split it apart, though, and this will just be looking to be an easy kill, and it is. And right now it's 7-1 TNC. This is a team that just got 2-0'd by Mineski a little bit ago, and people are pretty surprised by them. They're looking good.
Sick arrows.
Yeah.
Tim's is going in.
I just don't think Mineski gave him Shen.
Yeah.
The four Mirana, though, I think so far has got to be our MVP. A member of every single kill. I believe an arrow is a part of every kill, with the exception of the Witch Doctor mid. Only downside is Gabby is still suffering bottom.
Yeah, and uh-oh. Getting right-click pretty hard. There's 3. Here's a rotation, and there it is. Counter, as they say. Necro just pops the ulti on top, and now they're going to run this tower, and they do have Edict in about 10 seconds here.
As Kyle said, they picked this hero that kind of like removes Bristle from the game. It's like Bristle wants to just tank through your abilities and live, and like there's always that like critical threshold that these tanky heroes hit, and Necro makes it so that threshold has to be way higher, because if you're at anywhere below like 40%, you're just dead.
I love that they've continuously put FY on these like team fight high magic damage cores that often offer tower pressure as well. I've seen like Phoenix, now the Lesh, Jakiro on the first game of his tournament. I think they complement his playstyle in the meta.
Tens is just running Ame in the jungle, by the way. You just have like a support morale. Oh, is she dead?
Tries to get the split. They will miss that. Armel will be here, though. Is going to try to split. Ame get it run away, but it won't matter. Goes down now. Somnus is here as well. Going to be tough to kill that. Chalice. Level 7, pretty tanky on the Ogre. There's another arrow, though, goes in. They're just slowly burning this Ogre down. 16 armor. Chalice still trying to run, gets trapped in by Tim's, and there's the kill. LGD there on the back foot right now, and oh my goodness, the double bolas come out. X-Nova's going to go down again. 0, 6, and 0. A rough one. Well, still alive for now.
Tim's is actually carrying this game.
He is still involved in every kill. 3, 0, and 7. He is going beast mode.
He set up that entire thing. Like, the entire thing started with him just hitting him, hitting the Naga.
Saying hello, yeah.
He's
just
like,
not letting her farm.
You're jungling. I'm hitting you now.
And I love watching him play this. And this is, with your Radiant with an edge, this is what you want to do. Like, Bristle bottom, he's perfectly fine. No assistance required. Just play enemy jungle. Get aggressive. Poke. We saw this in the game that Luigi lost, but when Arteezy was just, you know, smacking the offlane in the face, eventually you secure yourself some space.
Yep, and Bristle, as I said, he functions with levels.
Where's that code? Oh, over here.
Down to a 4-man gank with, like, basically Cask into Ogre stun into Necro ulti, so he was just perma-stunned. A lot of investment for the 4-position Mirana, but he has a lot of impact in this game.
There's a full Vlad's no boots on Chen, by the way. Just straight up picks up the Vlad's. So what do they want to do this game? Does TNC want to push early? Like, when... I mean, obviously you guys said, like, this Naga, this Necro late game's insane. Is there, like, a certain time or item, like, TNC just gets and they'll just start running down lanes with Bristle Chen?
Yeah, it's like honestly, these are, like, weird timings, because until Earthshaker Blink, you can't really force anything, I feel like.
No.
Naga, when she gets more levels, will be able to like actually disengage or set up fights for LGD. It's kind of weird because we saw earlier that LGD was taking all their beneficial team engagements based around the Naga, which in this game, like she's actually been interfered with. Last time the Naga was basically just free farming level 10 at like this stage in the game. Instead, only level 8. Hasn't even like started working on his first major item. Has triple Wraith Band, but not even like close to the Yasha part of the Manta yet.
I love what Tim's did there. We've seen this from many a Mirana. Just camping mid lane, kill catapult, start pressuring tower. Thanks to that early Bassi, as we've seen, just even more. I think creeps take what, 2 extra tower shots at the Bassi, right?
With melee creeps, range take 1.
Yeah. Melee 2, range 1.
Yeah.
And catapult 1.
Correct. And well, they do get a little more damage, as you said on there, but Somnus, he's happy. He's just here. I'm farming up. I'm level 10 now. Top lane, though, they're going in. It will be FY in a little bit of trouble, or is it? It's Cuckoo, who's actually in a lot more trouble. Armel will get the bolas on there. Will be FY dying. On the backside, though, X-Nova once more. 161 now, but will go down, and they're just going to try to chase. Chalice, is there any stuns up? There is not. Nice presence of mind there. Just TP out.
So does Mirana go like Ags here? Like, is this, or do you go like kind of like Chin, where you go these utility teamfight items?
I think I've seen most. Even 5 positions are going Ags on Mirana now.
Okay.
People just really like the Ags on Mirana.
You just gotta be careful of like taking too much farm on the map, but Earthshaker's also kind of like an Axe type core, where once it's like 15 minutes in the game, he kind of stops farming.
Just get the blink, maybe a 4-step, maybe an Ags, and then you're just running around.
You got to be a bit concerned of your TNC, though, because a huge part of your edge is on these supports. The PSG LGD cores are actually pretty ahead of TNC.
Yeah.
It's the Chen Mirana creating that disparity. And you're going to have issues as this game progresses.
Chen army is dead.
Yeah, it's a lot of gold, too. About 200 fed there.
What's this 4x combo?
That's the
that's
Earthshaker thing. Yeah.
I was wondering, I'm like, what is this combo thing?
What's happening?
Yeah. He almost has his blink, 200 gold off.
Yep, and he will probably just pick it up here bottom, as long as he gets all the last hits. You ever just know you need 3? You see 3 creeps, you're like, if I get all 3 of these, I will have my item. I can TP and gank, and then you miss one, and you're just like, well, this sucks.
Sometimes it's like game lose. You're like trying to defend a tower, but you want your blink, and then you miss the CS. You're like, oh, shit, guys, 30 seconds, I need the gold.
And they just don't have the 30.
Yeah.
It's crazy, I'll bet. Uh-oh. Gabby, though, was there. There's going to be a stun coming out. It's a multicast. There will be an ultimate thrown out by the Mirana. They're going to try to chase forward now.
Arrow up the.
He out-jukes himself, and he does. There's going to be a Star Storm. Won't be a double, though. So tanky is this Ogre. Has the Midas up. Will he use it on Chen Creeps before he dies? No, he's just trying to run there at will, and it's a multicast. He kills both Chen Creeps. And oh, there goes the bullets. They're holding him in place. They can't kill this Ogre. Oh, that feels bad. He just doesn't even have items that deal, but it doesn't matter. He's just so tanky.
He is the top net worth.
Yep.
We were kind of joking about the fact that you have a Midas against the Chin army, but he actually
he just cleared out both creeps, yeah. They lost the Alpha Wolf. Now they will just be farming this jungle together. Middle lane, we've seen TNC's tried to pressure this tower, and they've done a decent job, but still standing at 15 minutes with a Chen on your team. And how about the Naga? We haven't seen him in a while. Going for a Manta. I mean, it's always going to be Manta into Diffusal. No change will ever be there.
Well, how long have they had that blink on Shaker?
They just
picked it up.
Yeah, see, my concern with the core Shaker is that even though he did quite well throughout the laning phase, you need the blink to truly take that advantage and make it matter as far as contesting objectives. And LGD have just been allowed so much time to kind of relax, farm up, recover. Like, how are their 3 cores top net worth?
He's going Spirit Vessel on Mirana for the Necro.
Yeah.
Fishing arrow, and he catches it once again from downtown.
Yep. They ping. Oh god, they're gonna go on us. Now we're out. There will be a kill elsewhere on the map. It will be Armel getting FY. Middle lane, there's a TP. Pardon me. Ame will be down here now. Armel, he's having a pretty decent time though. Is third on the net worth now, level 12.5 with the Veil. Middle lane, they are going for the tower finally. Will they be able to bring it down? Chalice gets a stun off the tower, doing so much damage. Bloodlusted is a beast. Level 4. And they keep it alive once more. 15-minute runes coming out. Will we see a fight down here for it? Looks like Armel, he definitely has that bottle, wants to get something, but he knows. You get stunned once by this Ogre, you're probably dead. Will be the bounties picked up. No one's picked up top yet, but it looks like Radiant's heading up that way.
I like this 4-step by Somnus, by the way. It breaks the chains into arrow combo,
Mm-hmm.
and it can save it for anybody too, right? If one of your teammates gets a chains.
Here we go. We do have the ulti from Mirana. Blink Dagger on Earthshaker. There's Child. They're like, no way. Not this guy again with the Hood of Define. They will go for it this time, though. They do a decent amount of physical damage. And you know what? Looked a lot easier than last time. They bring him down real quick.
Bristle hits hard, man.
Oh, yeah.
He hits for 300 damage with no items.
So I'm real afraid of those Warpath stacks. I'm always afraid of a team playing with no method of breaking the spines. And the ults, honestly. Maybe Viper's just a dumpster hero, but I have tried to play Bristle into it, and it is not possible.
It's not fun.
You have 2 abilities instead of 4.
Yeah, you have to buy.
You get ulti
you have
and
to
they
buy
just
a
toss it
BKB,
on you, yeah.
basically. And even then, it's like not good.
So TNC is still in the lead by about 2K here. The Bristleback catching up in net worth. Second. Was second. Necro's right there, though. And it looks like now the Mirana is going Spirit Vessel.
I like it.
I guess they just deem the Necro the problem, right? Or like that's the problem he has to address, maybe?
Seems that way.
He also could just feel like his team is the one on the clock. Otherwise, I think you still go the Ags first, just for the farming speed.
Top lane, we've got 4 creeps here from the Chen. They're going to try to take this tower. Bloodlusted tower, though. Multicast will hit on one, and uh-oh. Well, there's a 3-time stun. Kills off the Hellbear. And LGD defending these towers.
No, let's plant the Necro. Good luck getting past him. Ame continuing to farm.
We still haven't seen an Earthshaker ulti. Who do you want to see it on? Do you want to save it for a team fight, or you see a core, are you just jumping on him and just blowing him up?
I think Necro +2. Otherwise, you could reliably go for the Naga if you could find him.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to flout. It is on the Chen. There's an Ogre here as well, level 12. Oh my lord, the Chen drops immediately.
This is the concern about the TNC lineup, though. I like the heroes, but it's finding that timing. It's like when Chen is strongest, it's early in the game. This is the part of the game where Chen starts to become weak. There's so much magic damage, wave clear. The Ogre has a Midas, but his team wants to get active. He's got Bristle on Vanguard. You've got a Blink on the Shaker, but, you know, what is that timing for you? How are you going to abuse this to get an objective? And it feels like fighting for Roche at this point is not going to happen, especially considering the Naga song is still a factor we haven't seen yet.
No. We haven't seen a Naga or an Earthshaker ulti quite yet. And meanwhile, they do ping out Ame farming. Maybe they try to smoke up, go for it, but there's Naga feeling pretty safe over here. Top lane. They're thinking about Armel. Guess what? There's the Atos. Ooh, quick fingers there. Armel barely makes it out. Double damage bottom. We'll see who wants to pick that up. And is going for the Ags on Earthshaker next. What are your thoughts on just skipping the blink and going Ags? We've seen some people. Is that mostly just off lane? You don't like it?
I would have loved it in this game. Because you already have initiation that doesn't require the blink on the Ember Spirit. Yep. You had the early tower lead. I would have loved like a phase Boots battle build, or even just the boxy phase Ags, maybe a Soul Ring. Yeah. And as soon if you have an Ags in like even right now, he could have had one in 20 minutes. Like PSG LGD suddenly like you're terrified at all times.
Oh, and here we go, smoke uphill. Cuckoo actually tanks the smoke, doesn't even tank it, just blinks out, and oh, the net will come. There's an Atos as well, double rooted, and they should be able to get this kill. They're looking for more. Gabby's already TP'd out though. There will be the kill on Cuckoo. Elsewhere. No, nothing else. All right. Arrow just soaring. There will be a sleep, and they got detection, though.
They see him. Did they see him?
I guess not, because they don't even ping him. Just leaps away. Looked like they knew he was there, and they just assumed he TP'd out. Oh. Will make it. Luckily, you have the Chen, so just pull him on out. Now it is only a 1K lead. TNC has had the gold lead this entire game, but it's been this like 1 and 2K. No one's really pulling that far ahead. And you're just looking once again at those cores. Naga now at 10,000 net worth, 1,000 above anyone else.
I just don't think Bristle's gonna like carry this game, right? Like that's how I feel at least.
It's a possibility, but you just get to a point where Naga has poked, and your team needs to fully commit to really be able to do battle.
I mean, Bristle's super tanky, but what if she just hits you with Diffusal, you know, 45 times with the illusions or whatever? Like, that's pretty quick, and you're just, over the course of the fight, you just have no mana, and suddenly you're not a hero in the actual fight, even though you're alive.
Yeah, Arrow even dodges it with the illusion here. Can't do much to that. And now, as you guys said, yeah, PSG LGD, they're fine just sitting back farming on this Naga. They're not really any pressure on that hero. He's going from has the free game.
They have very little like scaling damage that kills Naga. Do you know what I mean? Like none of their AoE, even Sleight of Fist, doesn't scale that hard. Like eventually she'll not be burstable by Echo Slam, and eventually the Star Storm's not all that much damage. Eventually Quills is just ignorable for the Naga Siren, and that's why in this specific game I think Naga is like a super hard carry.
Will Armel go for this last hit? Probably just slide it. Won't put himself at danger.
That was a nice last hit.
They're waiting. Somnus will just show, and you know the Ember's like, wait, this guy's an Atos, so I definitely don't want to go here. And Radiant, well, they get a tower. Bottom lane looks like the Chen creeps plus the siege unit will just bring it down pretty easily. Elsewhere, Cuckoo's still trying to farm up that Ags, and the game has definitely slowed down a little, gets rooted, trying to go with his team. Top, they're actually going to go for Somnus himself, but there's Chalice. He'll just pop the hood. There will be an Atos to hold him in place. There's going to be a stun. No multicast. Stun goes out from Lesh as well. Looks like they just want to disengage. Everyone's coming from both sides except the Naga. Naga's still just farming bottom. Bull is elsewhere.
Hey, you missed the change.
Chalice will just go down. Nice block out. Get the kill. And move back up to 2,000 gold. Xnova. This is the one hero, though. You got this 5 position. Is he ever going to get an item? Doesn't really feel like it. He's just there for just toss a Maledict onto Bristleback, right?
Yeah, he's got the boots.
That's his job.
Pretty much.
He's on lane. He's got boots.
Yeah. Almost even has an urn.
Is he? Okay, I was like, wait, was that a Solar Crest queued up? That's very ambitious, my friend.
Good luck. Good luck in your quest. Maybe after you kill a few sets of racks. And they do get a tier 2, and look at this. Now up 3K is TNC.
Bristle is going to have the Solar, which means that in about 1,000 gold, which means Roche should be pretty easy for them. They have the Vlads, they have the Chen Penitence, as well as the Bristleback minus armor.
And there will be a stun. This will be a kill on Chen. Xno is like, I would love to be a part of this.
I think LGD's got to be really careful about when they use Naga Sleep, because the minute they use it, that should be pretty much a free Roche for TNC. So I think it's kind of like the black hole idea, where it's more about the threat of the Naga Sleep rather than the actual Naga Sleep power itself.
What about this Necro build? It's Atos, Force Staff into a Radiance. Yeah. Why do you get the Radiance this late? Or
I think they just win long fights this game. And in the mid game, if he just goes like Phase Boots Radiance, he's just gonna die. So you kind of have to go these like 2 mid-tier items. One of them makes you more survivable. The Atos makes you a threat to the Ember when he's split pushing. So it actually lets you kind of like bully Ember off of certain parts of the map, and it's like directly impacting the Ember's ability to actually hurt him.
Whoa, there's going to be the dunk coming out. It will hit onto 2. Only Xnova goes down so far, though. Armel jumps forward. There will be an ulti. Cuckoo doesn't take any damage from it. It looks like the Leshrac will just drop in TNC. They're looking pretty damn good right now. There's the Spear Vessel on Necro. He can't heal pretty much at all, and there is going to be the new cosmetic we saw, but it's not going to help him survive. Somnus just getting run down, and oh my goodness. It looked like Cuckoo almost kind of missed his jump, but Tim's once again gets a nice arrow follow-up, and they're all here. This Naga still hasn't shown up to a fight with her team yet.
And here's the Roche. Should go down really fast with the Chen plus Bristle.
Ame has... Is he evolutions? No, sorry. It's
he summoned them.
Yeah, oh, are they in the pit? No.
Nope.
There's rundown. Now they'll be in there, but guess what? It's already dead. You now have this Ember Spirit almost level 18 with a BKB Veil plus a Maelstrom. You're 2K up.
I'm so happy this is the build nowadays. It's like people were buying Maelstrom every game exclusively. Why not just get the Veil? Such good stats, really nice build up, buffs the Maelstrom damage too.
That's nice.
And all of your damage.
Yeah.
Did he go Spell Lamp?
It's at level 20 that you get the Spell Lamp.
I meant the Flame Guard DPS.
Oh, no, he turned the Searing Chains and the damage.
Do you like that?
I mean, I've been told by CCNC and Gunner said that.
But if you buy the BKB like you just did, don't you get the Flame Guard DPS?
That's what I'm saying.
They
both said you get the Flame Guard DPS with a BKB, and you.
Yeah, because that's what Maybe did. He would rush BKB and just pop Flame Guard BKB. You can't take it off, and it's 110 AoE damage.
Yeah.
But
yeah, per second.
Oh, there will be a blink forward. It is Xnova instantly blown up there, and that's 400 away from an Axe for this Earthshaker. And they're just moving around. Well, here we go. You see TNC moving around as 4. Obviously, the Ember can get to them pretty much whenever he wants, has that Aegis. They are going to start pushing this tower again top. Will be an arrow. Arrow actually misses on a Chalice, but there comes the Goo, and get ready. This Bristleback's going to start chunking. Wants to try to make it to the hill, but nothing he can do. TNC, they're looking clean right now. It is still only a 2K lead. It's weird. We're seeing all these kills. The Naga, though, continuing to farm up. Oh, and they jump forward. They look for one. It is going to be the Necro getting run at right now. There's an arrow, and, well, I have a feeling you're just dead. There
yeah,
goes
he wins
Somnus.
these like mid-game items, but he has no way, as Kyle would say, to cleanse the Spirit Vessel.
Yeah.
And it is a serious problem. Like, he's actually just food. He went for this Radiance build, and when you go for these like big greedy items, you see he even queued up a BKB after buying the Radiance recipe. You like go for this big item, and now you've died twice when you're like within 2,000 gold of this item. And suddenly, instead of having it at 25 minutes, you're getting it at 30, 35 plus, and then you're not even a threat. You just get killed.
To Grant's point earlier, like, where's the Naga been? And do you blame Ame for not getting involved when you consider maybe is itemizing this greedy? Yeah. It's obviously not their game plan to take fights. It's just a question of whether a score of 21-8, only a 2K gold lead, but you know the momentum's certainly in the hands of TNC.
I don't like Naga Siren when the net worths look like this. Where it's like
what?
Where it's like Naga and then the rest of her team is kind of struggling to keep up. That's why I don't love it that much. Like, I think Naga is kind of like a Terrorblade where she soaks up all the farm on the map, and if this continues where Necro continues to be stunted and she's the only hero that actually scales late into this game, like, she's not that scary to deal with alone, I feel like.
She does have a heart now, though. She's got to get involved right now, right? Now, are you looking for, like, maybe... Nah, I don't even... I was going to say, are you looking for a counter engage, or you just want to take the fight to them? Maybe they won't expect it. Get a jump on someone?
From LGD's perspective,
yeah.
you want to, like, take the fight... I mean, like, the thing is, they're going to have this Bristle that's always showing in lanes, and you can't really go on him because you have the Shaker behind him. And they have a lot of sustain. Like, he has the Pipe, he has the Vanguard, he's super tanky. You have the Chen, you have the Mech, you have the Hand of God.
Oh, there's the real one. Armel, though, unfortunately won't be able to find him.
I just don't see, like, a recipe for initiating onto Bristleback with the rest of his team behind him that actually results in, like, a positive outcome for LGD.
Like, not you just getting baited into a fight.
Yeah.
Well, Illusions are slowly, with that heart, pretty damn tanky. They're going to look. There is a Maledict on this Bristleback right now. Has the Pipe. They're going to throw an ulti on the back. Here we go. The Song of the Siren goes out. Ame actually taking a ton of damage. Spirit Vessel canceling out the heart. And guess what? Gabby just doesn't care. That Maledict did nothing to him. Feels like this Bristle's just pretty much untouchable with anyone around him. Ember TV's back home. Will get full mana and just be able to come right back. Like some sort of fight, as you said, with that Naga Sleep being down. They know they might be able to just disengage. There's going to be another Maledict. Bristleback will get netted under. Will continue to get beat down by these Naga Illusions, but neither team, no need for TNC to commit. And LGD, they know they're one fight away from losing their base against a Bristleback who does 600 a hit with these items.
Yeah, he's forcing like so many spells to be cast on him, and it's allowing the rest of his team to kind of just poke and prod with their stuns, fish for an arrow, maybe they'll land one. Like, you're getting a bunch of Searing Chains. Eventually, what it feels like if that continues is, like, one of the heroes on LGD is going to get down to half, and then they commit when they deem it ideal. But at the same time, they're not accruing any more of a lead from this. It's been 2K.
It's been 2K for almost the entire game, it feels like, since, like, 2 minutes in.
Yeah, Witch Doctor's not really a hero, though.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't count him and Chen, then TNC are up 6K.
And a bloodlusted, solar-crested Naga is not nearly the same as some of, like, the Medusas we saw earlier, right? Like, those heroes benefit way more from these, like, steroids. She benefits a lot from these teamfight aura items, like the Pipe, but not at all these single-target buffs.
Oh, wow.
And what is he doing down there?
Yeah, he's my bad. FY, it looks like he's just trying to pressure a tower by himself and just make space on the map.
For what exactly, though?
Yeah.
That's a good question, BSJ. I believe you two are the analysts. Tell me what he was making space for.
I mean...
just Naga? Just more farm? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like they're just feeling the pressure that something needs to get done right now. Like, I don't know. They haven't done anything, really, this whole game.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, they have 8 kills in 30 minutes. Bounty runes are coming out. And at the end of the day, the death doesn't, like, cost you anything. Like, there's no map control loss, per se. Both teams are getting 2 bounty runes. The lanes are pushed in mid as well as bottom. But it's just a weird death. Like, it's just, you know, maybe he just got a little lazy. Like, that does happen sometimes.
Just have a little bit of brain light. We've
Yeah.
all been there.
Yeah, you're like, I'll push one more wave, even though it's a little dangerous.
Even though it's at their tier 3
Yeah.
tower, let's do it.
Yep.
And one more creep is one.
Yeah.
You always like kill the melee with your spell, but you miss the archer, right? And you gotta
And
go
you
hit
want
it.
that.
You gotta
Oh
go
my
hit it.
God, man, it's so killer, especially now that they made the range creep give so much gold
Yep.
as the game goes on. It's like 85 gold at this stage in the game. How am I supposed to just give up 85 gold, Kyle? It's
Well,
right there.
FY didn't, so it's a
Exactly.
good question.
He had the same result that I usually get too. You just die
Fine.
going for the range creep.
Well, Naga, level 20, has the one mirror image illusion, almost has a full butterfly, so I feel like this Naga, you get that butterfly, this is your moment. This is it.
Almost Acceptor on Ember, by the way. He does have the BKB. Full magic damage build is coming online. He's not going to be 25 for a little while, so they're
Quite
going
a
to
bit.
charge, yeah.
I actually see Embers die more when they get this early Ags than anything because they feel like they can just commit so easily with those quick spirits, and they're like, wait, I'm out of spirits? Oh, God, I'm not 25, I forgot.
Oh, God, it takes 4.5 minutes to get my charges back.
Dude, it takes so long. You can just throw them out so quickly. X-Nova, level 11. Does have the urn now. Can buy Cloak if he wants to. Going for that Glimmer Cape next. And TNC, they're okay with just farming right now. Maybe they want this Bristleback Radiance, which is coming up pretty shortly.
Dude, look at the net worth graph. It's not been more than 3,000 at any point in this game. It's just been, like, it looks like it's fluctuating a lot, but the lines are 2,000 and 3,000. Like,
Wow.
it's been consistently between 2 and 3K for a very long time.
Oh, but the XP, holy
Almost
crap.
15,000.
That's
yeah.
the Naga effect, right? Like when you have an illusion hero
That's
that
true.
takes a lot of the farm, not getting experience. Bristleback almost has a Radiance as well. 3,800 gold off away from that. He did have that queued up. I wasn't sure if he was going to commit for it, but it appears he is. Just making the Naga's ability to carry the game that much worse. The 17% miss chance on illusions. You pretty much never buy MKB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a solid. I mean, you wanted a damage amplification. This allows you to just kind of walk in. You're really not a target for your enemy, so why not just buy the highest DPS item you've got?
Yep. You saw what happened in that tower siege. He's just going to spend the entire game getting stunned.
Stun, maledicted.
Yeah. So why not burn people
No,
while
while
you're
you're
doing it? Yep.
Be useful while you're not useful.
They do smoke up on the side of TNC, looking to get something done with that freshly bought Radiance, I assume? Yes. But Naga makes it a little weird because she just pushes in waves without having to expose herself.
And now Tim's does have that Agnums on Moran. I guess we can give a peek at everyone's items here. Anything super crazy seems pretty standard here. I guess Leshrac having, we got Guardian Greaves, looks like going for a Shivas possibly. Nothing too insane. This Naga though does have that butterfly as well as the heart. Going BKB next. All right, he's just saying I'm getting 6 slotted, then that's our moment.
The game this slow favoring LGD feels like it is, especially with Max Song and Ame on high ground right now. They have vision of this as
Genuinely,
well.
I'm not sure.
They have a sentry down.
They do. Let's see what
Oh,
happens
Courier
here.
Snipe
DC
misses
Gabby.
it.
Cuckoo just going to run back now with Sentry. Still one on him. There's going to be an arrow, though. Will it hit anyone? No. And will they just back out scot-free?
Roche is starting to spawn. Both teams know this.
Yep, 1 minute until it will. We know that. They don't. Earthshaker. Stunned, ignited. Arrow will end up missing. Uh-oh, Chalice is going to start to get chunked here. That goo, the minus armor, plus Bristleback doing 400 a hit. But everyone just backs out. Our hands are clean.
Very scary for both teams to make any commitment here.
Yeah.
Whoa,
in
whoa,
these
by
fights.
the way, LGD, they had that gold lead for about 2 seconds. Their first in a long time, but TNC takes it back.
I feel like Tim's is going to be the great equalizer. What's FY got? He went for
FY,
more of
the
team
Guardian
fight
Greaves.
mode, right?
He went
Greaves,
Guardian
Lotus.
Yeah.
Greaves. Oh, Lotus.
They realize like they're pretty much all in on the Naga basket, right? So just buy items that make Naga more powerful.
Yeah, I just might have preferred that FY allow for more like scaling capabilities and perhaps put the Ogre on team fight item buying duty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ogre.
he does have Pipe Solar, I suppose, but yeah, he's not really got the gold to go Greaves.
Okay, next Midas coming up. Will. Okay. We'll wait it out with you, Chalice. I'm always down to wait for a Midas usage, especially on an Ogre.
Okay, he got the 2 times multicast out of the way. He's preparing that 4 times.
He is. Here we go.
Here it is, baby. Oh man,
There's no-
Bristleback
there's no
denying
great-
Midas usage.
Please. There's going to be another Moran ulti. Dude, this has to... he knows. He's like, please, why can't I ever use this anywhere?
The
35
Naga
minutes,
Siren, I
though.
think, pushed out the lane is what happened. So
Times again.
Come on.
Chalice, please.
Ooh.
There it is, and he gets the 3 times.
Yes.
Uses 2 of the 2 times on those bloodlusts, and then gets it.
I like what PSG LGD is doing. They're just kind of holding hands, securing objectives where they can, playing away from the Naga, who always has TP.
A full BKB on Naga, if she wants it.
TNC, you know, they've played such a great game so far, but I do feel like their win timings are dwindling.
Yeah.
It's going to be progressively harder and harder for them to force objectives, especially this Roche they desperately want right now.
Yep. Just came up a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, I'm almost surprised this Bristleback Radiance isn't like an Assault Cuirass or something. Like some item that basically makes you end the game with this next Aegis. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, you're going to get this Aegis, you're going to hit buildings faster. The Radiance doesn't really do that. And so, like you said, like if the game does keep going, LGD is itemizing to make Naga the strongest carry in this game. And I like that a lot. Something I've seen where Naga Siren looks much weaker is when you don't buy items that enable her in teamfights, because her issue is sometimes she gets all these items and then her illusions get cleared. But now they have all these Aura teamfight items, which are really nice. She does complete the BKB. And Necro is almost to his BKB as well. Takes the 70 attack speed, by the way, at level 20. Like, instead of 20% magic resistance.
Like that against like an Earthshaker.
Yeah, I was a little
an
confused.
Axe
Ember.
Yeah, you always take the
Mirana?
attack speed, don't you? Isn't it worth so much more in gold? Like a cloak is 15% magic resist, isn't it? And it's 500.
Yeah, but it's
How much is
like...
70 attack speed worth?
But like, what are you attacking?
I don't know. You've got to.
It's not always like how much the gold is actually worth. It's like, what is it doing for you, though? Like, what are you attacking?
Everything. That's all you do. You're Necrophos. You spam Q and attack stuff.
Maybe. I'm not, obviously not, I don't think it's like terrible. I just think this was like a 20% magic resistance against Ember, Mirana, and Shaker. I thought that was pretty value.
We'll pick up the BKB, though, flying out on the check-in. And the game has slowed down, and still, I mean, it's a 2K lead. It is on the other side now with PSG LGD, but we're pretty much just sticking around this 1 to 2K. There will be a stun coming out. They're going to jump forward. Now Chalice, will get slept, and there's 3 of them lined up. The problem is you don't got your Jakiro this game. Is Leshrac anywhere nearby? Doesn't look like it. They're just going to end it. That was weird. They kind of stuck around. There will be a BKB used. Someone is just getting beat down by Gabby right now. This Bristleback doing a ton of damage. They're going to jump in, and X-Nova is going to be the first one to fall. Maybe not. Makes it out a little bit. There's going to be the Guardian Greaves used, but will finally get right-click down. They're going to charge elsewhere. Bottom? No. Looks like there will be a buyback.
This is my problem with Nagasaki. What is he actually doing in this fight?
Yeah. Oh, now Armel. Armel is getting right-click. There's the defusal. This is what he's doing. He's burning all the mana right now. Will the Ember be able to make it? What a stun by Cuckoo. Saves Armel, barely. They're going to try to jump. Oh, and the haste rune.
He just hit that Ember for like 10 seconds straight and just doesn't kill him. I don't know. Like, that's my problem with this hero late game. If it's like your only source of carry.
So what do you, I mean, who else should? Should FY just start actually getting some more aggressive items, or?
I'm really not sure. I don't know. Maybe Necro scales harder than I think, but I feel like ever since they nerfed his Heartstopper aura, he doesn't scale nearly as well anymore. Because heroes with pipe actually take no damage.
Well, he does have a rating.
Yeah, he does.
But I can't agree. I think that for now, you're in a solid spot, but once you do hit the 50-minute mark, the cores of TNC just become unkillable.
Yeah.
And Naga, regardless of the HP pool, is always threatened thanks to the Shaker Ember.
They thought maybe Cuckoo was in trouble, but no, they're turning it around. FY, he's just going to get dunked on right there. Gabby will pick up the kill, but Chalice will make it out himself, so there's a BKB by Earthshaker for FY.
I feel like Bristle can still play Dodo when his BKB's down. Like, I feel like he can pop BKB in order to force a commitment. Maybe if he sees the Necro Scythe, like, incoming, he can do that. But I feel like if Naga doesn't have BKB, she actually has to run away. Do you know what I mean? Like, when a fight breaks out, everyone pops their BKBs. I feel like that's going to heavily favor TNC when both teams have no
BKBs go down.
Yeah, exactly.
So this Naga, what are you getting now? What's your 6th item? Or are you just, I don't know. Is there anything that just stands out? Like, I don't need boots. I could use a something else.
I mean, usually you just think something like Scotty. You could go like Bloodthorn too on a hero like Naga Siren.
Uh-oh, they're going to jump forward now. Ame could be in a little bit of trouble. Does still have the sleep as well as the BKB, though. Shouldn't be too scared. Gabby will get maledicted. Will be some ignites flying out. They will look for Chalice, and right now Chalice is getting right-clicked. Will they just give him up? No, they're going to have to back out themselves. Somnus did already pop that BKB. And, well, they're turning it. Who are they going to find? They're trying to find the Chen. Chen won't even get brought down yet. Ame is kind of zoned out from the rest of his team. Now Gabby is chasing in. On the backside, there will be the sleep. People are kind of lined up. Now they're getting out. Let's get the hell out of here. But did he last long enough? Could they chase? No, FY.
Isn't this just Roche?
Staying pretty cockly right here. Yeah, I don't know about this. FY will get 4-stepped away, getting right click. But now Chalice is in trouble himself, and this is your core. There will be another Maledict going out, but they're somehow with all these 4-steps getting everyone out. Not anymore, my friend. You're good up there. Is going to be a dunk. It is just for Xnova. There goes Chalice.
Huh.
And okay, 2 kills there. A little bit. I thought Earthshaker, I thought he was about to do something crazy, but they only get Xnova, but it is a, as you said, looks to be the free Roche.
I mean, suddenly, though, with talking about the BKBs, you have this Radiance on Bristle, you have this Axe Shaker. Long fights seem to benefit TNC.
Oh,
you have a Naga,
sure.
and she doesn't do short fights.
Yeah.
Like, Naga doesn't win short fights, so...
They have major damage issues.
Yeah.
Tim's isn't a real target. The Chen has near 10k net worth.
Look at Gabby. He just
he
is
could die
that
here.
scared right now.
Oh.
Trying to get brought down. Who are they going to find? It is Somnus. Nope, BKBs are popped, and they're just going to get out.
Okay.
Roche down to 4K. Will start regenning up. FY is going to go look.
By the way, they have the 3 Chen creeps. I don't know if we mentioned this. They have the 3 Hellbear potatoes.
They had 4 for a bit.
Yeah, so that just makes the aura or magic
That's
damage.
so cool.
Yeah.
That's 30%, right?
It's like compounding or whatever, so it's not quite that much, but it's still a significant portion. They use the sleep to secure Roche, which is actually just really... I mean, free.
Where is it? Oh,
Pick
God,
pick
everyone get it. Yeah. Where are they? There's too many illusions. They're going to jump forward now. Will they still try to take this fight? It looks like TNC wants to. BKB's already get popped. FY will miss a stun on all of them. Gabby is just trying to run away. Has no mana left, and there will be a Necro. Do not use that much. Chalice, though, will finally buy back. And oh, no, there goes the Aegis down on the Necrophos. Ember Spirit will again handled by that Maledict, but they're just going to continue to chase forward. Chalice might just die again right now. They're going to look, though. Mirana, will she go down? She's leaping away. She actually makes it to the other side. Will that right click be enough? It's not. Chalice goes down. That is a dieback and a godlike. Gabby, though, is still getting right click, but it doesn't feel like Ame's really doing that much. But I guess if you're just surrounded by the enemy team, nope, BKB popped, and oh my goodness, Tim's still alive somehow. Will finally go down. We're chasing now. Gabby wants to get Xnova. Should be pretty easy. Nope, Cuckoo says that's mine. They're looking. Can they get this Naga? It sure looks like they might be able to. They're just going to perma-lock him down, and look at this. Naga Siren will get ulted. 4-stepped away, but Ember with the Ags. And level 25 now. This is looking scary. PSG LGD going to try to run. Ame has to buy back. I feel like TNC's not really that scared of this. There will be a net coming out. Cuckoo hits a double stun. Oh my goodness. Somnus gets blown up. If Ame goes down here, the game might just be over, right?
I think
This would be a dieback. Okay. Everyone calm down.
Reset.
Naga put us to sleep here.
Deep breathe.
But that's a 6-for-1 fight, isn't it? With the ogre dying twice. You actually lost your Aegis. I'm not sure about Cheese. I guess we can see. Looks like it was used. Well, we're moving forward. Bristleback. This dude can shred towers.
What talents did he go for?
On Bristle?
Yeah.
You take the damage
Oh
at level
my.
25.
He
He took the lifesteal.
Yeah, he took the health.
Wow.
Yeah, he's all about the tankiness.
I mean, versus Naga, it's pretty good, right? Because you're
Yeah.
just standing with your back always.
Dude, 74 health regen. Yeah, 74.
When Chen's nearby, you're just, and the spell lifesteal, you're just not scared, right? He didn't have mana that entire fight. Yeah.
Spell
I guess since you're getting your mana burn, you're literally just going to turn your back and live. So I guess that makes sense.
FY, uh-oh. Goodbye, FY. And all of a sudden, TNC, all it took, they lost Roshan, and they won the fight after, and now they're just winning the game.
Yeah, even though they slept to secure Roche, it put them in like this awkward spot where TNC was actually able to force a fight.
Yeah.
And that almost worked out to their benefit.
They're getting a little bit nervous. They are trying to run back. The creeps are pushed here. Pardon me, scroll out a little too far there.
Up the cask.
Bouncing around.
It's always funny to see it bounce between like one creep and a
Oh, and here we go. They need to get something. They have some sentries. They place them down. This Earthshaker would be a pretty nice kill. So did Chen. Who are they going to go for? Well, I'm not sure who. Gabby's just going to run in. Somnus now just getting beat down. He's like, please, someone get this Goo Master off me. Instead, they're going to find Xnova. Will be the first one to fall. Somnus still just getting run down. Will finally survive, but has to go all the way back to Fountain. Chen getting run down, but it won't matter. That's just a Chen. Will finally die, but now they're going to turn it around in this Ogre. We've already seen the buyback. Arrow will barely miss both of them, but it won't matter. Chalice will get brought down here. Gabby mega killing. Uh-oh. They found the Necro and a nice stun, actually blocking Ame out. They're going to try to throw net. They want to survive, but it won't matter. Somnus goes down. TNC, they're looking to end it right now. There's going to be an ultimate, but Ame does get the BKB off. FY will come back. But once that BKB wears off on Naga, yep, she's just scared, and this is going to be at least another set of frags.
How do you kill Bristle?
What happened in this game?
Dude, what happened in that fight?
Like
That was, you kind of looked at me, that sleep by the Naga, and then they just kind of let everyone get away, and then this Bristle just starts running at somebody. And
you can't stop Gabby.
You actually can't stop him.
I love the talents. I love the item build. Even the Octarine next. Like, he's itemizing in a way that I just cannot see a way PSG LGD would ever kill him in this game. Naga simply does not match up well against the Bristle in terms of trying to take him down. You can make him out of mana, sure, to your point, but it takes too long.
Doesn't matter. Even then, right? He's just running at you with a Radiance and those quills from the back.
Oh, there's so much sustain too.
And
Double.
It's the fact, right? Gabby, like you definitely see some cores like, oh, I'm just gonna go farm one wave by myself. This game, Gabby always just has his team with him.
I just feel like we might be doing a disservice to the support duo of TNC because I think they're the ones winning the game. Look at the net worth. Compare Tim's and AU to FY and Xnova.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that's
the entire net worth lead.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 9,000 on the 5, and it's 16,000 of the 18,000 net worth lead.
Yeah,
that's great.
And they just killed the Shrine in the tower.
And that's my problem with Naga Siren, actually.
Takes all the farm from the supports.
Yep.
Makes your 5 position, and that's why, to your point, Disruptor, the way this game was played out, makes a lot more sense.
Does way more with no items.
Yeah, because you at least can utilize the Naga illusions. You can play around them. You can play with them. Witch Doctor, especially once you feed 5 times in the landing phase, my man Xnova, you just don't do much anymore.
By the way, we've got the double Shivas picked up at the exact same time. Marana and Earthshaker now have one. We got some armor. I thought he was going to go for Lotus. He's like, nah, I'm going Shivas. Dude,
almost has level 25, but that level 25 talent on Naga is not really game changing.
It's nice, but yeah, it's not just like, this is it, we gotcha.
Yeah.
This Ember, though, we did see, has been 25 for a bit, so now with that Ag, he's just moving around the map so quickly.
Oh, and he's got the level 25 on Cuckoo as well, so he's got a 2-second cooldown? 3-second cooldown in Chanto.
And here we go, we are going to have a fight coming out there. Just going to jump forward. He's going to actually pop the BKB. The Naga might just die before getting anything up. Nice 4-step away, so the ulti actually missed and he gets the sleep up. But the BKB's already popped. They're just right-clicking him down. Naga, will you make it out? Going to try to, but Gabby just running at him. Hasn't even burned any mana. This guy's having a great time. They're just massacring right now. TNC is moving on forward. There's going to be a kill. FY goes down as well. Somnus, are we going to see it? He gets his BKB up, but he's just getting right-click. Gabby does so much right-click damage as this Bristle.
500 damage with no items.
And there's the arrow. Yep, Chalice gets hit as well, stunned, but they do get a nice 4-step up the hill. Gabby, he's already here, though. Hey, this is my house now. Finds Ogre, and this is going to be a kill on Chalice again. We might be seeing the G's dropped here from LGD. They're just jumping forward. Cuckoo's having a great time dancing on him, and there are the G's called right now. They will get another kill in the fountain. They do. Unstoppable, and damn. This game, this was a strange game, right? For the first